Okay, hello, back with another bullshit. So today we're actually gonna look at another cop video, but we're looking at we're looking at a domestic violence case because the officer that's responding is responding to a family dispute or the husband being accused of cheating on the wife. We don't really know what the actual charges are for yet, but I think it's more than likely a domestic violence case. Remember as always, I am not the original content creator of these. I do not get these original content from the police office. I do not pay for any of this content. The original content creator of this video is Blu.frenchi. Make sure you go check him out. He was not one of the bigger body cam channels, although they do have a decent amount of subscribers, but I only think they have about 27 videos or somewhere around that number up. So they're not one of the bigger body cam channels, but they're actually putting out high quality videos. If you guys want more police body cam videos on a different type of different area, different people, different scenarios, I definitely implore you to go check out the Blu.frenchi because I have watched a couple of their videos so far, and I think that they actually produce very high quality videos. What the resources that they're giving with. I think I got everything so far. Besides all that, I think we're ready to go. Let's go. The original caller of the police was the male subject, so I'm guessing that the aggressor was the woman. Which is understandable if the husband actually cheated. You know, women are gonna be aggressive over that. You don't hit people. So.
Police department. Yes, sir. You called?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You guys didn't come in.
All right. Where is she at?
Hey, that's a nice ass house. What the fuck?
Okay. Anyone else here other than
That's a nice place.
She accused me of cheating.
What's her name?
Oh my God! Don't start with the dog.
I'm trying not to involve the kids as much as possible. She's like saying goodnight to them.
Are you serious? I don't even know the situation so far. He said that she is accusing him of cheating, so he didn't admit to cheating, so she doesn't know for a fact if he did cheat, but she's saying goodbye to the kids? She's upstairs right now saying goodbye to the kids. Why are you doing that to your children? That's traumatizing.
Oh, man. What's going on today?
He's missing and confronted him about it. Asked him if I could see his phone. He said no.
Oh.
I said, just let me see your phone. He said, go downstairs. I said, I'll
You
go
a bad
downstairs
boy.
if you give me your phone.
You a
He
bad
said,
boy.
no.
Usually, like, I can understand the concept of privacy. I can understand you not wanting to give somebody your phone because you might have some stuff on there that you don't want other people to see. But you're in a marriage, you're married, you have kids, you have a house, you have a life, you have a wife, and you still choose to do that? I understand men urges, but come on, bro. Like,
I said, just give me your phone and I'll go downstairs. If you're not cheating on me, just give me your phone.
oh man.
And he said no, and he grabbed me and pushed me and said, get the downstairs. And I said no.
Aw,
Just
man. I do
and
feel bad.
basically, long story short, he wouldn't give me the phone, and I fucking lost it, and I slapped him across his face.
I
Told him to
can't.
get the f- out of his life. We
I
kept
can't.
arguing. I
can't say anything.
And I went downstairs.
Do you mind if I look at your arms?
If I was a girl, I'd probably slap him too.
Does anything hurt anywhere?
My arms are like, they were tingling, but not hurt. And I had a little red mark on my face, but it's probably gone.
Wait, did he hit
Do you have
her?
your ID just so I can get that info?
Did
I'll have
he
some more
hit
questions.
her? I hope he didn't hit her. Like, I hope he didn't because, you know, you're young, you're stupid, you do shit. So, I understand. I understand his side and I understand her side. I understand his side from not wanting to, you know, basically rip open the fucking balloon and start this whole shit, but she already found out there's a balloon and she wants to rip it open. So it's too late, boy. I mean, it was already too late when you started it. You have a life and a wife and children, and it sounds like a dog. You have a dog, bro. I mean, like, and you choose to do that. You choose to do that. Oh God, I genuinely feel sorry for her, and I really, he kind of deserved it. He kind of deserved being slapped. He probably deserved being slapped again. But you shouldn't put your hands on people. But he deserved it. But you should have put your hands on people. But he deserved it. But you shouldn't put your hands on people.
I don't know why he's doing this. He'll get in trouble with the military. If he has one more bad thing with a woman, he'll get kicked out. He's been accused of domestic violence twice before, accused of cheating twice before. He blames every woman that they're the crazy ones, but...
Oh, maybe he is a piece of shit. Maybe he is a piece of shit.
His kids are crying because they're never going to see me again.
Oh, it's his kid. She's like the outlier. She came into the family.
Are you arresting me?
No. That's what.
Am I gonna
No,
win?
listen to me.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now. I feel like even the title, the title says military wife can't keep her hands to herself and learns the hard way. So you you can get an understanding of what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna tell you like I feel bad. Like I already feel bad. Like and I don't know the nitty gritty of the details. If he cheated, he kind of deserved to be slapped. And if he has a past to this shit, like if he has a record of doing this shit, you're a dumb fuck. She sounds smart too. She sounds like she's not like some babbling idiot that just runs around with all these accusations and flows with it. It sounds like she kind of took the time to understand what was going on, because not only when she first accused you, like she could have took your phone. She could have just straight took your phone, unless you have that shit like locked to you. She probably just could have been a crazy fuck and like grabbed you, took your phone, just run a bunch of shit, run around with allegations. She could have basically ruined your life before actually doing anything. Instead, she came to you, she talked to you, she tried to be, you know, responsible about it, she tried to be understanding about it. You know, she tried to basically handle this in an adult way. And then, yeah, she may have slapped you because you kind of pushed her to that. You pushed her to that point of unstableness and unsecureness where like you basically created a life with this woman. You surrounded you encompassed yourself with this woman. She's supposed to be your insides, and then when she finds out that you're not, where is she? She's out in the fucking open, left to rot, to burn, to die, and she thought you were her protector. And when she finds out you're not her protector, you can't blame her for doing what she did.
Could implicate or might not. I need some clarifying stuff, okay?
I told you why.
I know, but I want to ask more questions. For me to be able to ask questions, I have to read this.
I understand.
It does not mean you're
Can I
going to jail.
talk to my husband?
Doesn't mean it's
Stop
right.
it,
No,
officer.
you can't.
I
Do
know,
that.
but
I'm
can I
sorry.
tell him
You
this is
can't
silly
do
and
that. You
must
can't do that.
figure
I'm
this
sorry.
out so he doesn't get in trouble?
You
He's in
know,
fight
I mean,
for
you
right
can't do
now.
that.
Because of
Domestic violence cases, you are not allowed to have both parties talk to each other after the cops arrive. That's just the rule. You can't do that because of stuff like that. Because of, you know, convincing the other partner to drop charges and not go through with things. You can't do that.
Okay, but can I talk to him?
right now, let us sort through this part.
If this is true that he cheated, and he
he
called the cops on her for him cheating just because she slapped him, he's a piece of shit. I hate domestic violence. I have a bug for domestic violence that I truly hate. And when I see like unreasonable, like incomprehensible domestic violence, it makes me tweak. But you cheated on your wife. You didn't cheat on your girlfriend, your friend. You cheated on your wife that you have, that you brought into the family, this home, this life with the dog and the kids. And it's just like, you call the cops on her? You call the cops on her for finding out the truth that you created? That makes you a really big piece of shit.
We were standing how you and I are right
Okay,
now.
so this is the door. Which way is the stairs? The stairs this way?
Here. The railing is right here.
Okay, and to get to the stairs, is it past
Go
you?
like this
Okay.
and down the stairs.
Was he trying to move you out of the way? Was he
He-
facing away,
he-
grabbing you and
I'm
turning
not
you?
gonna like. He
No.
grabbed me like this and pushed me like that.
Okay.
And like walked into it.
Never have I seen a victim demonstrate on a cop. They're not allowed to do that usually. So that's kind of an odd thing to say. I don't know, I just want to point that out.
Is it disrespectful?
They're usually not allowed to touch
I don't care.
cops.
He grabs your arms to do this. You guys don't make it downstairs, correct?
In some way,
And
I can
at
hear
this
the
point, you're
cop
still just asking
really
about,
trying to understand
Just
her.
give me the
The
phone
phone.
and I'll go downstairs.
You'll go downstairs. And he says, no, go downstairs, go downstairs. Like I said, make sure I understand most
Although,
of this.
cop
That's why I
has a
said
job to
you're
do.
Getting upset. And because
Laws
you
are
won't,
laws
so
and
you
rules
said
are
you
rules. And
correct?
if you start delegating certain rules and laws to certain people, the whole world's gonna be fucked up because you're not holding everybody to the same standards.
Did he still have a hold of you? Was he still trying to guide you? Had you guys stop?
We were not touching each other.
Why with the commercial?
Okay, so at that point you weren't touching anymore.
No. I said, then let me sit in there with you so he couldn't delete things on his phone.
Okay.
He said, fine, and then he kept going off, but if you start blah, 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 and I said, shut your f***ing cares what you have to say right now.
Okay.
And he said, get the f*** downstairs. Here, I
Yes.
think it was when like we were up over here, our hands were throwing, and I think I got...
Wait. You can't just say that. I'm with her. I'm with her right now. I'm with her. So stay with me. I'm with her. You can't just say that though. You can't say hands were sweet. You have to. In a previous video, I mentioned that you have to lay out a clear, concise of evidence in like what happened to this, and this, and this, and this, and this, because that's how you create a storyline, and that's how you come off more believable. You can't just use general terms like throwing hands. That's not how it works.
I walked away,
Okay.
and he walked after me.
Oh, Jesus.
And I said, I don't know what we were saying, but something about how she wanted to me to use the period cramp machine that she's sending him Amazon things about that he's deleting and liking and deleting.
Okay.
And I said, that's such bullshit.
Yeah, so he's just trying to save his ass.
So,
but he didn't hit me.
okay, so what did that scuffle look like, feel like, seem, as much of it as you recall? So after the second slap, and then that's when you said he comes at you, and you guys kind of...
So there was a second slap. Sorry, there was a second slap. Probably shouldn't have hit him a second time.
I say
Yeah,
scuffle.
I honestly don't know. I blanked.
Okay.
I blanked.
Like,
Do you remember?
come on.
So you're saying he didn't hit you?
Come
Was this
on.
I
You
don't
have...
think on purpose, no.
Okay.
But it did, but not on purpose. I don't think he would ever hurt me, but I hurt him.
After the second...
But I don't want to get arrested. I'm a good person. I just...
Never said you weren't. Right now, emotions are high. You got a lot going on, okay?
I just want my life back.
I got you. Is that stain on your shirt, is that a normal stain on your shirt?
Where?
A little lower. Okay, that's been there for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's a good man. He didn't hurt me.
Okay.
No.
So, after you...
It seems like it really was just a sense of high tension. I'm not on the man's side. I'm genuinely on the women's side on this one, but because it seems like she did everything she was supposed to do. She was a wife, she was a mother, she held the house down. The reason that the cops there is because of the slap. That's the reason that they're actually there. The whole reason that the slap was even initiated was because of his actions. So in all reality, no, you're not really supposed to hit anybody for any reason at all. You're not allowed to put your hands on anybody. In ethical senses, she was in the right. I mean, in my sense, you know what I mean? Like, even I've done my share of dirty deeds. I've done some pretty stupid shit, but even I know that actions have consequences, especially big actions like that basically affect not only you, but your kids, your wives, your families, your dogs, everybody else's life besides you. You chose to do something and you basically took it upon yourself to uproot and change the entire dynamic of your life and your relationship and your relationship with your kids and shit. You had the balls to call the cops on your wife. And that is kind of where I can split, because I can understand men wanting to do their things, and in all reality, nobody in this life should tell anybody else to do anything. You can't really put blame on anybody else for doing shit unless they had prior responsibilities, such as this fucker. If he didn't have the wife, if he didn't have the kids, if he didn't have the children, if he didn't have the dog, if he didn't have the house, if he didn't have, he would be allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. He can go out and fucking kill himself for all I care. But it's just like, he created it. Like, you can obviously see they have a big old house, wife and kids, and the kids are from the way that they describe the kids is the mother was saying goodbye to his kids. So it seems like he had those kids from the previous marriage. So not only did she take it upon herself, take those kids in, love them as their own, you basically chose to separate that connection. Your actions, because you chose what you chose, your prior responsibilities are affected. I mean, you can't really blame her for hitting you and for getting angry the way she is, because yeah, you could say, oh, it was just one thing, but what you did uprooted your entire life. Your life completely changes. Your wife's life, your kid's life, your dog's life, everything changes.
How long have you guys been...
This is more traumatizing for the kids.
Because things got heated, I don't want it to go again. Do you mind if I look at your neck just in case? And you don't remember how that happened? Mind if I look at the other side?
No, man.
Oh, man.
Please, I don't want him to get in trouble.
I really feel bad for her. I really do. Because even in all this sense, like, yeah, she understands and she's factually aware of the fact that she slapped him. So in all reality, a lot of the consequences is going to put on her. Even though she understands her own consequences, she doesn't want him to get in trouble. And yeah, that could be from a sense of, if he doesn't get in trouble, I won't get in trouble. So she's basically trying to save her ass through him. I mean, in all reality, she didn't want any of this. She didn't want the cheating. She didn't want the fighting. All she wanted to do, if you saw from the initial reaction that she was talking to him, all she wanted was confirmation that she was cheating. But that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand is that cheating is bad. Cheating is very bad. But there are reasons and stipulations and like understandings that can come from it. And most of the time, people aren't mad about cheating per se. It is a bad thing and it is a part of the bad, but they're more mad about the deception. They're more mad about not being told these feelings you're supposed to be feeling, and you're supposed to be with this partner. You're supposed to be open, honest, basically telling this person anything. And then when they find out that you were withholding some feelings that caused you to go cheat, that's the deception, and that's where they're hurt. You were supposed to be that person that they were supposed to talk to. You were supposed to be that person that was supposed to be the rock, the one that's supposed to take care of him. But instead of doing that, you felt like you couldn't confide in your partner, so you had to go out and find it somewhere else. Usually, most or not, it's not really cheating per se, because I have seen a lot of couples that got over the cheating. It's more of the deception of feelings. You weren't open with this person, and that caused you to do certain things. So maybe if you were open and honest, you wouldn't have done those things.
The officer's right here.
He's outside, correct?
Yeah, he's outside.
Cheating is bad, though. Like, he's so fucked up, and I really do feel bad for
The
her.
way we can help is if you tell
Because
us
even
everything
though
happened truthfully.
he cheated,
Damn.
a lot of the consequences has been going on her because she physically contacted him.
I don't remember, but I don't think he tried to hurt me.
That is why the cop right now is asking a lot about her injuries, because it seems like he has injuries, and the cop even understands the situation that he was probably in the wrong, and even though he was in the wrong, she made physical contact with him, so it's going to be on her. But that's why he's asking her multiple questions. Do you have any marks? Do you have any recollection of him hitting you? Does he hit you all the time? Is he aggressive? Like, he is trying to basically help her out and giving her opportunities to speak up about certain things, because right now a lot of the things that are like a lot of the things that are probably gonna make someone put in jail is on her, because she did the action, even though the reason that the action happened was because of him. It doesn't matter. The action that happened was still on her. So regardless of what happened, regardless of the reason that action happened, the action was her, and that's the fucked up situation to understand. But that's the nuances of the law that you have to understand.
You don't remember how you got the marks up here at all?
No.
And that would have been from when you got the
Dude.
part you said you blanked out on?
No, why? Why?
He's never touched me in his life, and I've hit him before because he was calling me a whore and like really awful things.
Stop.
He knows how to get me to that
Stop,
point.
dude.
And he knows how brave what he's doing. He's
God.
trying to push me away so he has a reason to divorce me because he's probably is cheating on me. But he would never hit me. I don't know how this happened. I swear to God.
Oh my God. I really do feel bad for her.
No, when it comes to domestic stuff, neither of you get to choose in the state of New Mexico. So if there is,
Oh, so they're in New Mexico.
that's probably the other officer. If there is something, we don't ask,
Fine.
okay? And once again, this is your
I have to
choice.
protect myself somehow.
From the information that we just gathered, she just said that he's never hit her. So even in this instance, he probably grabbed her, because like if a girl hit me, I'm gonna grab her. Like I'm not gonna hit her because that's a reaction thing. But if like I get slapped, I'm gonna like grab the person. So maybe that's what happened, and that's why she has red marks and not bruises, and they probably went away super quickly. Then she says that she's hit him before for not cheating reasons, but other reasons. And now that kind of paints a little different picture. Is just like, all it takes is one time. All it takes is one really messed up time to change completely how you feel about a person. I have understanding for both sides. I don't know the whole picture because we haven't talked to him yet, but I want to feel bad for her. I want to feel bad because if he is cheating, it's fucked up. But you shouldn't put your hands on people, like regardless of anything. You have to understand, in today's world nowadays, it is a defensive world. Everybody is after everybody, and everybody is defending themselves, even in couples. It's a very hard concept to explain, but nowadays, a lot of people should protect themselves regardless of a relationship. Because usually, most of the time, when high tensions happen, and something pops up, everybody's on their own. Everybody's for themselves. And it's fucked up to think, but unless you have a really good partner that you can really hold on to and you know that's gonna die for you, you have to protect yourselves even in those type of situations. And it's fucked up.
Do you just want to face out to me?
Why are you laughing?
I'm just going to do another overall if you want.
Why did he laugh? That's
Well,
fucked up.
do
She's
an overall and I'll
she's
close
busting
it.
out in tears and you're laughing. I really feel
Divorced that
bad.
night too.
I'm so sorry about it.
Oh.
The other way way for me?
You could actually see that shit a little
take
bit.
some of your arms as well. Is that okay?
Did he
Just,
like?
I know that I know I didn't
that?
see anything, but just in case.
Holy shit!
All right, and you're certain you don't. I know I've asked several times. I've got to give you one more.
I know you can't judge a book by its cover. Like, maybe she's crazy. Maybe she's nice. Maybe she's harmful. Maybe she's a peaceful girl. You never really know, because usually when police come in these high tense situations, that's what they are. It's very high tense situations, and well, they bring out the worst in people.
To make certain you don't remember the part after the second slap when everything else apparently went haywire.
And that's also, sorry, I know I'm pausing a lot, but that's also the thing. Never say you black out. Never say make up the fucking evidence. Just you sleep on it. Think about really fucking hard. Do not ever say you blanked out, because let me give you a little example of what happens when you blank out. Say if, like, I'm at a party, right? I'm at a party and me and this dude get into a scuffle and I knock him out first, right? He blanks out. I'm allowed to create the whole situation because I remember it. That's the problem with blanking out. If you do not create a series of events and you do not basically correlate each story to the next event, and you say you just black out, then all the evidence and all the hearsay, everything is up in the air, and the person that does recollect it, that's the only statement that they're gonna go on. That's the only statement that's probably gonna be taken into account, regardless of if it's correct or not. So blanking out is the worst defense you can ever do. And I see a lot of people doing that.
Hang out here for me and talk to my partner, okay? So we can see if we can sort this out and figure it out for the night.
So after they stepped away from talking to the woman, they went to talk to the man. And when they were having a conversation with the man, they actually noticed that he had a black eye. So he probably got hit pretty hard.
Slapped. He said right after she slapped him, and then he punched him right away. Like, you could see, like, the red mark right here.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been hit by a woman. I've been hit by a woman. And not just hit. She full cocked. You ever seen those slap fights? You seen those slap knockout fights? Just imagine me and some fucking 5-foot girl, and she's just boom, like she full cock back. And you wanna know why? It was for an illegitimate reason. Not saying I didn't deserve it later, but that moment was illegitimate. Fucked up. Women hit hard.
Did either of you ever punch one another? Or do you remember?
Yeah, I hit him once. Remember I told you? Thinks I punched him. He said I did, but I didn't. I'm not.
I mean, if you're mad enough with even an open hand
Oh my God.
feel like
feel
it.
like a punch, probably.
It is very hard to get a black like when she got full palm to the face. Like, this was mine. You know what I mean? Not that. I can only imagine getting a full palm to the eye would fucking hurt. I got the face. I still want my eye.
No matter what happens, with whatever way this goes, do you guys
I need his side.
separate for the night?
I need his side of the events.
I don't know. We're still
need his
investigating. Because I told you guys don't get to choose.
That makes
For the
sense.
night,
That makes
I
sense.
just go to a hotel.
Right
like,
now, no. Because of the allegations and everything
Oh
else.
my! Am I gonna get arrested?
You might.
Why?
It's battery on a household member. If
can't-
everything matches like
Is
what
he
you
gonna
can't
said.
press
hit.
charges on me? Come
No.
on.
And that's what I was telling you. When it comes to domestics, we don't ask, and you guys don't get to choose. Even if you didn't want to pursue charges.
I'm getting arrested.
Yes.
Why?
Stop.
Hey,
He doesn't get.
You can sit down.
I can't get arrested.
Just stop.
I have a soft spot for crying women. I do. I have a soft spot. It's if you're crying for a legitimate reason, I do have a soft spot. If you're crying for a bullshit reason, you're gonna piss me off. But you know what I mean. I feel really bad for her, because it does seem like the relationship has problems within themselves, and I cannot tell if these problems stem from her that causes him to do what he does, or maybe he's just a piece of shit, and that basically, like, he thinks he could do whatever he wants, and that's affecting his girl, and that's causing him to lash out, and that's causing her to lash out. I don't know if his behavior is causing her behavior, or I don't know if her behavior is causing his behavior. But it really seems like this could have been solved if they went through like some therapy, or at least having some type of open conversation. Could only happen if he was willing to have an open conversation. That can only happen if he wants to have an open conversation. And it seems like, well, from her testimony, because we haven't heard from him, it seems like he was kind of checked out. It seems like he was already done with the relationship, regardless of how deep into the relationship he was.
I know, just
Please,
let's
please.
talk. Okay, let's
It's just tough.
Please. We're supposed to go to California tomorrow.
What?
So, just like my partner explained, okay? Like, we don't have a choice in something like that, okay?
Yes, you do. Please.
Not
don't.
within its domestics.
Please, for how long? How long?
No, so look,
You'll see a judge.
Come on, please just
No, I'm gonna
relax.
be in jail till I see a
Just
judge.
relax, please. Just relax.
Don't
It's
do
okay.
this, please. Don't
It's gonna be
do
okay.
this.
It's gonna be okay. Oh my God.
No. I just want to come.
Just calm down. No.
Stop.
Please.
He doesn't get to choose. That's
I understand domestic violence is bad. I understand domestic violence isn't good.
Please. I give
Fuck, dude, I feel bad.
We'll arrest him too. Look at my neck. He did strangle me.
okay, come.
Are you arresting
had
him?
every opportunity to tell us what was happening.
See. God damn it. The cop was right. I mean, he's right. She had every opportunity to tell him, and all she told him was that she blanked out. That's the problem with blanking out. You never say you blanked out, because when you get placed the blame because the other person can recollect things, and then suddenly you recollect it because you're getting arrested, then it puts even more doubt on your statement, because it seems like you're just saying it to get out of the arrest. That's why you say things when they ask you. That's why you don't blank out.
Until you
Because I was trying to protect him.
and that's where we cannot take the statement after.
See?
Because now it looks like it's affected
I said
by
I don't
being
know
arrested.
if he did.
See?
Protected him.
God damn
He
it,
didn't
dude.
protect me.
Do you want these shoes?
Did you hear that cop? He was like, nope, that's fucked up. Oh, look at the little dog. He's a little doggy in the background. He's like, Mommy, no, don't get arrested.
No, I just want to talk to him.
You're not allowed to talk to him.
So can you step over to the side for now?
Oh, yeah.
Don't say nothing to her for right now. She wants to talk to you, but we'll sort that after we have her in the car. Because I don't want her to yell and scream. She was doing that inside. Okay?
Oh, get out.
I appreciate it.
And I love you.
Saying I love you again, walked away in cuffs.
I
That
saved
is,
him. He could
that's something.
lose his job from this. I saved him.
She has hit him more than once because she says that this happens before. Thing that got her upset was the fact that he wouldn't show her the phone, which is understandable. She's allowed to be upset about that, but it's hard to really think that she saved him in his job if, in all reality, if she would have told the whole events, it still would have been harder to believe her because he has injuries and she has a slight red mark right there. Like, not saying that he didn't do it. He probably could have. He's a big dude. Like, he's a big dude. But the thing is like, there has to be proof. There has to be evidence. There has to be, like, reported incidences and shit. Things like that can get very misconstrued and taken out of context and shit like that. Like, maybe she did it to herself, or maybe she was pushing on him and she pushed him back, or he pushed her back. Like, there's many instances of where things could have happened that looked like something else, but they were absolutely something completely different. That just ties back in all to the not blacking out thing. That's kind of where she fucked up. If she was open and honest from the beginning, I don't think he would have gotten in trouble. I think she still would have gotten in trouble because no matter what, she was the one that made physical contact, and you can even argue that her physical contact made him self-defend himself. Not saying he did. Maybe he was the aggressor. Maybe he was the first one to do it. It's the intensity of the action. This is not as bad as this if there's no mark. Because I can do this to myself and leave a little red mark right here and I can be like, someone choked me. But I have to, like, punch my shit to get a mark that's, like, actually noticeable on my eye area. You know what I mean?
So we have her in the car, and we'll put the window down so you can talk with her. We explained to her that you guys don't get to choose when it's domestic stuff. By the statute, this is something we have to do, so.
He was the initial one that called the cops, so I think he gave up on that California trip a long time ago.
When it's domestic,
If he doesn't show up to court, then they'll probably drop it.
yeah, if he decides not to show up, then it will probably get dropped.
Most likely, this is just a separate for the night. Like, she's gonna go to jail. She's gonna see a judge in the morning. She's gonna get a court date. She's gonna have to come back for all that shit. And he's probably not gonna show up to actually prosecute. So in all reality, this is just probably some fines and a separation for the night. which is probably the best outcome, because it does seem like we haven't heard one thing from this fucker. Like, we haven't heard one thing, so I can't even say what he's thinking or how he's feeling or what he acts like. I can't say anything like that. From the little excerpt we got, from that little second we got, he calm, reasonable, and responsible, and he listened to the cops, told them everything he did. In all reality, I don't want to blame it on her. I don't want to blame the situation on her, because if he really did cheat, you can consider him a piece of shit, and in some type of way, he probably did deserve to get slapped. But in reality, you don't put your hands on people. In reality, if someone finds something like that out, it's very devastating, it's horrible, but you leave. You don't stay and hit him. That's just putting more stuff on you, because you give more ammunition for the potential fire. And the thing is, all these incidences, these events, these mistakes, these moments, all they are is just logs. They're logs being piled up until one day he or she decides to light the fucking pile on fire, and then they all blow up because they're all made of fucking wood. They're all problems that have never been solved. They're all accusations that never been thought about. These are all feelings that never been said, and you bottle them up until the one moment that they actually explode, and then something happens like this. Maybe if they were more communicative, maybe if they talked more, maybe if they're more open with each other. Not saying that they weren't. Maybe if he was more open, maybe if she was more open, they both probably have their instances where they can actually, improve and agree and shit like that. If they took the time to sit down like adults and be responsible and talk to each other and be like, hey, I want to be with you. Hey, I don't want to be with you. Hey, I'm feeling these things. Hey, I'm seeing other people. Hey, I feel like I'm getting to a point in my life where I'm getting bored, where I want to see other people. Life is the way you make it, and you should be able to talk to especially your partner. You should be able to talk to them about whatever. But when it comes to the high tense situations that nobody wants to share feelings, no one wants to talk about what they're thinking, no one wants to talk about what they're feeling, and then it all builds up to this high tense situation, this is what happened. People start fucking saying certain things that get other people in trouble, and it's just all fucking, it's a clusterfuck. No one wants anybody to get in trouble. He's not gonna show up to court. She didn't want to get him in trouble. So all of this was just one giant mistake that the cops showed up to, and they have to take action, because if they don't, they're the ones that can get in trouble, because domestic violence laws are in place for a fucking reason. You can't honestly expect the male to 100% prosecute all the time, so that's why the state has to. And I agree with it. I fully agree with the state taking responsibility and prosecuting the women for actions that she did across the men, or prosecuting the man that did actions on the woman. I'm fully aware. I'm fully support with that, because at one point I was the dumb fuck that got slapped and got hit and didn't do shit about it. You know how pissed off that makes me now?
Once we have the crime, we can't backpedal. That's what I was getting at when we were still inside, was if it was you and your best friend got into a fight and you beat the crap out of each other and neither you wanted to do anything, yes, there, you guys get to choose, and then we can say it's a public affray. We do have some discretion. But when it's household members, we don't. And it's just because of how many times people get into domestics and they victim changes their mind. No, I don't want to do anything. I don't want them to get in trouble.
Exactly.
And the victim, we come back. And the victim's dead. How long have you guys been together?
Like a year and a half, maybe.
Okay.
We married after 3 weeks of knowing each other.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. So, you married 3 weeks after knowing each other? No wonder your relationship is shit. No wonder it's shit. You don't know each other. You don't know her. He doesn't know you. What the fuck? A girl stopped talking to me because I wouldn't date her after 3 months of talking to her. 3 weeks? Are you fucking serious? Maybe I'm different. Maybe I like to know the person more before I actually form a relationship with them. 3 weeks? Dude. What? So after the female was arrested, she was eventually taken to jail and charged with domestic violence and battery and all that shit. Dude, I was with both of them the whole time. I was following the whole shit. And then she just drops that right at the end. She dropped the biggest oh shit right at the end. Like, the whole time. I'm wondering, like they've been together forever. They have these kids. They must know each other. This must be a relationship where they've been together for so long. They don't feel like they could talk to each other anymore. Or maybe like they They've been together for so long. They know each other they know each other, everything about each other. They don't feel like they have to talk to each other. You've been together for a year. You've been together for a year, but you were together for 3 weeks. See, here's my little my little 2 cents about fucking marriage. Marriage is like life is the game. The game of life. That's the game. And everything before marriage is the tutorial. Everything before marriage teaches you the game, teaches you how to play, teaches you how to make money, teaches you how to love, talk to people, be a person, find who you are. That is the trial. You wanna know why I call that the trial? Because if you fuck up, you can restart. If you fuck up, you can change what you're doing and like try it again. But when you marry somebody, that's just for real. You lock it. Like people don't understand. Marriage is not just a relationship binding. It is a contract. Marriage is a contract that usually is more than likely beneficial for the women, though I'm not gonna start getting into that. I have a whole fucking thing about that. But regardless of women or men, 3 weeks, 3 fucking weeks, it probably takes me 3 weeks to actually consider you a friend, not just a partner. I can't judge. I guess, like, I've done my own fair share of shit of bullshit and stupid shit too, but like that is literally just a recipe for disaster because you took no time to get to know her. You probably rushed kissing, sex, dating, relationships, the intense moments. You probably thought in the moment these feelings were so fucking intense that this person was the one, and that's a lot of problem with a lot of people. They want this fairy tale one, and they don't realize that relationships are work. Relationships are hard work, and if you don't actually put some thought and effort into it, that happened. Oh my god. I was with both of them. I was with both of them. She had her part, he had his part. He was probably a piece of shit. She hit him, he shouldn't have. Plugging in the equation of them knowing each other for 3 weeks and then getting married for a year, that just like, how? Oh god. This is like, you can't form you can't form a connection. You can't form a relationship. You can't even, you can barely form a friendship in that little amount of time because not only are you busy with your stuff, you're busy with trying to understand who this person is and how they correlate in your life. Is this person good for you? Is this person knowledgeable about the things you like? Is this person someone that you feel like you can grow with and understand and tell things and they can listen and you know, be somebody that's there? Like, there's so many middle parts. There's so many in-between parts from like meeting and then getting married. You can't do them in 3 weeks. You can't. Like, you can't do them in 3 weeks. Okay. I guess everybody's different. I can't judge people, but I mean, 3 weeks. I don't know. I mean, I have been out of a relationship in a very long time, so maybe I'm the one that's changed. Maybe I'm the fucked up one. But if I meet a girl and she tells me that we're getting together in 3 weeks, not just together, married in 3 weeks, I would run. I would run in the opposite direction very, very fast. I'm terrified to get back into another. I am terrified to get into another relationship. Not only because of that, but because of my shit. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna end the video here because it's kind of long, and I have a lot to say about the situation. I have a lot to say about these type of situations, but you should shut the fuck up. I should probably shut the fuck up. But if you guys like the video, if you like what I'm doing, if you like this whole stupid little shit that I'm trying out, like, subscribe, you know, whole damn spiel. Don't make me say it. I'm gonna try to start posting more regularly. Right now, my schedule is 1 a day. I at least can do 1 a day, but I'm gonna try to ramp that up. I can't really promise you guys anything because usually when I do these videos, I stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning doing them, editing, splicing, putting it together, and then not even doing that, I also create like 20 short form videos of the actual video so people on the shorts video can see it. But it's a lot of work. So it's a lot of work. I'm gonna try to ramp that up to doing 2 videos a day. But if I can't do it, bear with me. I'm gonna try to keep it to the 1. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys like to do it. I appreciate all the fucking comments that you guys leave in on my videos. Even though there's like 2, 3, 4, 5, I appreciate every single one. So don't get me wrong, I read every single one. Those are my Frenchies. I'm Blu.Frenchi. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.